Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sky and today we're going to be talking about some indie brands that I want to try in 2021. I am currently on a no-buy for the rest of the year and I may extend it through to January as well, but for now I am on a no-buy and I want to talk about some brands that I really want to try next year. Every year I always like to make a little list of brands that I would like to try in that year and try and see if I can focus on acquiring more brands in my collection because I love having a diverse collection, having a lot of different brands, different types of products, you know what I mean. So these are some of the indie brands that I want to try next year. The first one being Terra Moons. Now the main product that I'm really eyeing from Terra Moons are their iridescent chameleons, specifically the shades Red Giant and Zero Gravity. Oh my gosh. Terra Moons is one of those indie brands that everybody, and I mean everybody and their mother, adores, especially because they are known for their beautiful iridescent, beautiful shifty shadows, and even some of their cosmic chameleons, which are some of their more like opaque type multichromes. But since y'all know I love iridescent shadows, I mean y'all know how much I swear about my Divina Sugar Drops shadows, I want to try more iridescent shadows and Terra Moons is the place to go for them. I'm building up my little wish list for Terra Moons, and another thing is that a lot of these brands that I want to buy from are from the US. Now if you don't know and you don't live outside of the US, we have to pay customs on every single US order. At least for me. I live in the UK and I always have to pay customs for whenever I buy from the US. And it's extremely infuriating. Shipping is expensive and we get customs on top of that and it takes super long to buy from the US. Stuff takes up to 2 months, sometimes even 4 months to get to me. So that's why a lot of the times I don't buy from US brands, or if I do, I make sure I place one big order and then not buy anything for another like a month and a half. And then I hear people in the US complain about shipping like, y'all have it good, you don't realise how good you have it. The next brand that I really want to try is a fairly newer brand. I believe they actually started in 2020 and that's Musee Beauty. Their entire aesthetic is it's me, essentially. They basically like to base their makeup around art in history. As someone who took art all throughout school, art was my first ever passion in life ever since I was a child, and that was completely crushed by school. Thanks, school! I hate fucking drawing now and doing any form of art with my hands, and anytime I do, I end up tearing it apart and screaming in pain. That got really fucking deep really quick. Turns out I have a lot of unresolved issues around art. Fun! But at least with this brand I can relive my love of art through makeup. And their Impressionism palette is absolutely stunning to me. I love that the colours on the inside match the outside cover. That just makes my heart so happy. And they recently came out with the Van Gogh palette. Like, dude! It's Starry Night themed! It's so pretty and I'm honestly so in love. And everything about Musee Beauty has caught my heart in just a really... they just got me in the feels. The next brand I want to try is Copacetic Cosmetics. I think it's Copacetic. It's really hard to say with my accent. I keep wanting to say Copacetic. Copacetic. I can't say T's, I just can't. I'm especially eyeing up their Elysian palette that they did in collaboration with Basket Case Beauty. K, I love them. They're so... I'm such a fan of Kay. They're just a beautiful human being. And also the palette that I really want from them is the companion palette they did in collaboration with M. Jones. I don't remember the numbers in her last name, but they did in collaboration with Monica and it is such a beautiful palette. It is made to be a companion palette full of duochromes and beautiful sparkly goodness, and y'all know how much I love sparkly things. I also want to pick up one of their quads as well. Copacetic just seems like such a beautiful brand and I love the aesthetic of them and they are so kind on social media as well. Like, I love to see it. The next brand I want to try in 2021 is Sydney Grace. Now, I was initially going to buy from them this year, but yeah. Sydney Grace is a Canadian indie brand and they mainly do single shadows. I weirdly enough really want to buy their magnetic palettes in particular. They look so good. They look so good. But I also want to buy a few singles from them and I know that Temptalia is going to come out with 3 palettes in collaboration with Sydney Grace next year in the spring. And I love Temptalia, and also she had mentioned that the palettes, one's going to be inspired by the sky. Literally my name's Sky, so anything that is sky themed, I automatically want it. One of them is going to be like an earthy, grungy type palette, and I think one's going to be inspired by water or something like that, and I love themed small palettes. These sound literally amazing, and I also kind of want the Tiny Marvels palette as well. I'm just a palette fiend, y'all know this. But because Sydney Grace is also Canadian, I don't believe we actually have to pay customs on Canadian packages in the UK. I didn't get customs for my Cleona, so I'm assuming not. This next brand, it literally hits me in the heart so deep, it's not even funny, is Sigil Inspired by Tammy Tanuka. Now the main reason why they hit me in the heart so much is because they are a Russian indie brand. I'm Serbian. Russian is the closest I'll ever get to finding an indie brand that is also Serbian, so it's a Slavic indie brand. I love to see it. I love to see a little bit of representation, even though Russian and Serbian aren't quite the same. You get what I mean. They are known for their beautiful loose pigments, and of course I want to pick up some of their loose pigments, but also their Lavender Chinchilla palette. Look at it. Just look at it. I love purples, and these purples are more cool-toned purples, and I don't really have many cool-toned purples in my collection. And it's got some duochromes in it as well. I love to see it. I want to have it in my life. Let's go with another non-American indie brand. The next one that I want to try is We Makeup. Specifically, I want to try their More mascara because Amy Loves Makeup adores that mascara, and it looks so good on Amy that I need to have it in my life. We Makeup are an Italian indie brand, and I also really want to try some of their lip products, specifically their glosses, their liquid lipsticks, and their bullet lipsticks. I want to try all of their lip formulas, okay? I also really want to try their eyeliners too. I'm trying to find more pencil indie brand eyeliners, and their eyeliner colours are really beautiful. They have a beautiful green and like a garnet type colour, which are so pretty. I'm super excited to try We Makeup. I think they're probably going to be one of the first brands I try in 2021. And the final brand that I really want to try in 2021 is Black Moon Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, I want to try their liquid lipsticks so badly. They have so many beautiful colours. They have the best black liquid lipstick that everyone has told. Everyone that I talk to, anytime I ask what's the best black liquid lipstick, everyone says Black Moon. Everybody. They have super unique liquid lipstick colours, and I am so into that. I'm so into weird coloured lipstick. And most importantly, in my personal opinion, I really think that the Urban Myth palette, I think it's called Urban Myth, the Urban Myth palette is probably one of the best palette releases of this year. I mean, I love that for every matte there's a metallic that matches it. It just looks so beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. I mean, come on, look at that metallic green. Look at the metallic purple. I want it so bad! And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this video wasn't super long, but you know what? It's good to have a mix of longer and shorter videos in there, because I feel like recently all my videos have been 20 minutes long. And that stresses me out a little bit. Full details of this makeup look, which might look a little bit rough because I've worn it all day, should already be on Instagram, which is Beauty by Sky right here. Do follow me on there if you want to see more makeup content from me. I forgot how to speak English halfway through that sentence. You can also follow me on my other social media. I have a personal Instagram, I live stream on Twitch sometimes, and my Twitter are all linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!